What is going on, Queens? Get ready for a red carpet Queens news blast that's hotter than a summer premiere. We're diving headfirst into the drama, the decisions, and the stars making headlines. First up, Jessica Chastain is speaking out, and she's not holding back about Apple TV Plus' decision to delay her new series, The Savant, after the tragic death of Charlie Kirk. She's sharing her strong feelings about the postponement, and trust us, you'll want to hear her take on why this show is so important right now. Next, we're breaking down the full story behind Jessica Chastain's public disagreement with Apple TV Plus over the delay of The Savant. We'll get into the details of the show's subject matter, the sensitive timing of its release, and exactly why Chastain feels so passionately about getting this important story out to the world. Then, we're going deep into the specifics of Jessica Chastain's powerful statement. She's not just disagreeing, she's explaining her stance, referencing a chilling list of recent violent events in the US, and making a case for why confronting difficult subjects like extremism is more crucial than ever. We'll unpack her words and what they mean for the show, and for the broader conversation about media and sensitive topics. And finally, we're wrapping up our news cycle with all the details on Jessica Chastain's stance on the Savant delay. It's a story about art, timing, and the power of storytelling in turbulent times. Don't miss any of it. Stick around because you're going to want to see what we've got for you today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a single second of the hottest news. Jessica Chastain disagrees with Apple TV Plus delay of The Savant. Jessica Chastain, a powerhouse actress and executive producer, has publicly voiced her strong opposition to Apple TV Plus' decision to postpone the release of her new political thriller series, The Savant. The delay comes in the wake of the assassination of conservative commentator Charlie Kirk, a move Chastain argues is a disservice to the show's urgent message. In a candid Instagram post, Chastain stated, "I want to say how much I value my partnership with Apple. They've been incredible collaborators and I deeply respect their team. That said, I wanted to reach out and let you know that we're not aligned on the decision to pause the release of The Savant." She emphasized that the show, which was slated to premiere on Friday but was unexpectedly pushed back to an unspecified date, is so relevant and that she has never shied away from difficult subjects. The Savant is an 8-part limited series starring Chastain as a military veteran and mother who infiltrates online hate groups and extremist message boards, posing as a white nationalist to identify and stop potential terrorists before they can act. The show reportedly includes intense sequences involving sniper fire and the bombing of a government building, themes that have apparently raised concerns for Apple TV Plus in light of recent real-world violence. Chastain didn't mince words about the timing, listing a harrowing series of violent incidents in the US over the past 5 years. Her list includes the kidnapping attempt on Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer, the January 6th attack on the Capitol, assassination attempts on President Trump, political assassinations of Democratic representatives in Minnesota, the attack on Speaker Pelosi's husband, the assassination of Charlie Kirk, a shooting at an ABC affiliate station, and over 300 school shootings. She argued that these events illustrate a broader mindset that crosses the political spectrum and must be confronted. She concluded her statement with a powerful message. The Savant is about the heroes who work every day to stop violence before it happens, and honoring their courage feels more urgent than ever. While respecting Apple's decision for now, Chastain expressed hope that the show will reach audiences soon, wishing everyone safety and strength. This situation has sparked considerable discussion online, with many viewers and industry observers weighing in on the balance between artistic expression, timely social commentary, and the sensitivity surrounding real-world tragedies. The public's reaction highlights a growing debate about when and how entertainment should tackle controversial and sensitive subject matter. Will this powerful series ever see the light of day? And what other bombshells are dropping in Hollywood? Get ready, because we're about to spill all the tea on the latest buzz. Jessica Chastain, not aligned with Apple over delay to new show about extremism. Jessica Chastain, a celebrated actress and executive producer, has publicly distanced herself from Apple TV Plus' decision to postpone the premiere of her highly anticipated series, The Savant. The move comes shortly after the assassination of conservative commentator Charlie Kirk, and Chastain is making it clear she doesn't agree with the network's choice to delay the show's debut. In a statement shared on her Instagram, Chastain expressed her deep respect for her partners at Apple TV+, but explicitly stated, "We're not aligned on the decision to pause the release of The Savant." She explained that the series, which was set to debut on Friday, September 26th, but was abruptly postponed to an unspecified future date, is exceptionally relevant given the current climate of violence in the United States. The Savant centers on an investigator, played by Chastain, who infiltrates online hate groups and works to thwart domestic extremists before they can carry out attacks. The show delves into the dark world of extremism and the proactive efforts to combat it. Chastain believes that the series, which has been in development for 5 years, is more critical now than ever. To underscore the urgency, Chastain provided a stark reminder of the pervasive violence in America over the last half-decade. Her extensive list includes the attempted kidnapping of Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer, the January 6th Capitol attack, assassination attempts on President Trump, the killings of Democratic representatives in Minnesota, the assault on Speaker Pelosi's husband, the assassination of Charlie Kirk, a recent shooting at an ABC affiliate, and over 300 school shootings. She articulated that these incidents reveal a disturbing mindset that transcends political divides and demands confrontation. Chastain further elaborated that she has never shied away from difficult subjects, and that while she wishes The Savant wasn't so relevant, its themes are unfortunately a reflection of reality. She concluded by stating, "The Savant is about the heroes who work every day to stop violence before it happens, and honoring their courage feels more urgent than ever." While she respects Apple's decision to pause the release, she remains hopeful for its eventual audience reception. The public response to Chastain's statement has been significant, with many commending her for her forthrightness and her commitment to addressing challenging societal issues through her work. The situation highlights the complex negotiations between creative vision, network sensitivities, and the societal impact of media content. But what happens when creative freedom clashes with corporate caution? And is this the only major shakeup we're seeing? Stay tuned as we uncover more headline-making news that you need to know. Jessica Chastain opens up about Apple TV+, Savant debut postponement. Actress Jessica Chastain is breaking her silence on Apple TV+'s decision to delay the premiere of her new series, The Savant. The political thriller, which was scheduled to debut this Friday, has been pushed to an undisclosed future date, a move Chastain openly disagrees with. In a heartfelt Instagram post, Chastain expressed her appreciation for her collaboration with Apple TV+, but was clear about her stance. "We're not aligned on the decision to pause the release of The Savant." She stressed the show's profound relevance and her personal commitment to tackling difficult subjects, noting that she has never shied away from difficult subjects. The Savant stars Chastain as a military veteran and mother who goes undercover to infiltrate online hate groups and disrupt extremist plots. The series aims to highlight the individuals who work tirelessly to prevent violence before it occurs. Chastain pointed out that the show's themes have become increasingly, and tragically, relevant over the 5 years it has been in development. To emphasize her point, Chastain meticulously listed a series of violent events that have plagued the United States in recent years. Her list included the attempted kidnapping of Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer, the January 6th Capitol attack, assassination attempts on President Trump, the assassinations of Democratic representatives in Minnesota, the assault on Speaker Pelosi's husband, the assassination of conservative commentator Charlie Kirk, a shooting at an ABC affiliate station, and over 300 school shootings. She argued that these incidents collectively underscore a pervasive mindset that spans the political spectrum and requires urgent attention. Chastain concluded her statement by reiterating the show's core message. The Savant is about the heroes who work every day to stop violence before it happens, and honoring their courage feels more urgent than ever. While respecting Apple's decision to pause the release, she expressed hope that the series will eventually reach its intended audience and wished for safety and strength for everyone. The public's reaction to Chastain's statement has been mixed, with some supporting her stance on artistic integrity and others acknowledging the delicate nature of the subject matter and the network's potential concerns. This situation has ignited conversations about the responsibility of media platforms and creators when dealing with sensitive topics that mirror real-world tragedies. Will the Savant ever make it to screens, and what other controversies are brewing behind the scenes? Get ready for more exclusive insights that you won't want to miss. Jessica Chastain expresses disagreement over Apple TV, plus postponement of the Savant. Jessica Chastain is making waves by publicly disagreeing with Apple TV plus decision to delay the release of her new series, The Savant. The postponement follows the recent assassination of conservative commentator Charlie Kirk, a development that has prompted Chastain to speak out about the show's timely and critical subject matter. In a statement posted on Instagram, Chastain, who also serves as an executive producer on the series, shared her perspective. "I want to say how much I value my partnership with Apple," she began, acknowledging her respect for the network. However, she quickly followed with, "That said, I wanted to reach out and let you know that we're not aligned on the decision to pause the release of The Savant." She believes the show is incredibly relevant and that she has always been willing to tackle challenging themes. The Savant is an 8-part series where Chastain portrays an undercover investigator who infiltrates online hate groups to prevent domestic extremism. The show was originally scheduled to premiere on Friday, but was postponed by Apple TV Plus after careful consideration, with no new release date announced. Chastain highlighted the alarming frequency of political violence in the U.S. over the last 5 years, citing numerous incidents. Her list included the kidnapping plot against Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer, the January 6th Capitol attack, assassination attempts on President Trump, the murders of Democratic representatives in Minnesota, the attack on Speaker Pelosi's husband, the assassination of Charlie Kirk, a shooting at an ABC affiliate, and over 300 school shootings. She argued that these events collectively demonstrate a broad mindset across the political spectrum that needs to be confronted. Concluding her statement, Chastain emphasized the show's purpose. The Savant is about the heroes who work every day to stop violence before it happens, and honoring their courage feels more urgent than ever. While she respects Apple's decision to pause the release, she remains hopeful for the show's future and its ability to reach audiences. This public disagreement has generated considerable buzz, with audiences and critics discussing the intersection of entertainment, current events, and the responsibilities of content creators and distributors. The conversation centers on how to address sensitive topics in a way that is both impactful and responsible. Will this clash of opinions delay more than just a TV show? And what other major entertainment news is about to drop? Stay locked in for all the breaking updates you can't miss. And that's a wrap on today's Red Carpet Queens news. We saw Jessica Chastain take a stand against Apple TV Plus' decision to delay her extremism-focused series, The Savant, following Charlie Kirk's death, sparking a crucial conversation about art, timing, and societal relevance. Don't miss out on any of the hottest stories. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, drop a comment below with your thoughts, and follow us on all socials for more exclusive content. We'll see you next time.